wrote many poems. Some Sunday we might do a reading of his work.
What's a psyche, Carla?
The psyche is the totality of the human mind, conscious and unconscious. It's the root of the word psychology, of course.
Did you know that in the past the psyche was considered to be the same as the human soul?
I did know that.
Just when you think no one is listening, God steps in.
One thing I have noticed is how seldom God or the spiritual ever comes into things we have to say. Not in the case of Henry, of course. He talks about his shining spirits, his gods. I could listen to Henry talk about that part of his culture for hours. Save for Jekyll calling for help from God, nobody else mentions the divine.
I might say, holy crap, or oh my Lord. But truthful and all, one of the only times I remember entering even into a church is when I stuck in to watch my own funeral. Not much of a gospel to build on there.
You know, I don't remember ever going to church. I mean, I must have in sometime in 600 books. I mean, at least to a wedding. I never got married, I don't think. But I do know now that I'm not a virgin. So, excellent.
My Uncle Charles was an ordained minister, so sometimes there was talk of God and salvation. I think he liked mathematics better.
Was he a Baptist?
He was Church of England, of course.
Then I wonder if he was talking the same psyche as the Baptist.
I reacted earlier when Lady Anne asked me if I thought I was Christ. That reaction was perhaps an overreaction. My creator, Victor Hugo, had interesting attitudes about religion. But when Cosette and I spent time in the convent, there was a crazy old nun named Mother Crucifixion who demanded to be buried under the altar of the chapel. That caused complications. And of course, my nemesis, Javert, was not just a man who was overzealous about the law, but he was a religious fanatic. So when I make judgments, they tend to be made from a secular point of view. Carla, can you imagine the arguments that might ensue if religion became the important in our exchanges?
Whew, I can definitely imagine. But I suppose we'll leave that for another time. Please, residents, rise. Doctor, are you out there?
I'm coming.
All right. The residents of number 2 Marley Street wish to take a bow.
Thanks everybody for coming.